Hello and welcome back to Sunday League to Legend. Here on Football Manager 21 and on YouTube, we have the Central Coast Mariners hosting Melbourne City here in Gosford. I'm going to go straight into the dressing room. As you can see, Jamie McLaren, I think, is going to start wide right for this game, with Florent Berenguer on the left. Galloway at right back, Garuccio left back. That means the likes of Nathaniel Atkinson are missing out. Bit of a surprise. Straight into the tunnel where we're about to be asked some more questions. I'm going to send Big John Aloisi, our assistant manager. He's one of several real-life managers that are available at the moment, along with Tony Popovich and Kevin Muscat. It's the usual formation for the Central Coast Mariners, spearheaded by Matt Simon. There's Jamie McLaren wide on the right, which is a bit of a surprise. Why would you not play Adrian Luna out there and leave J-Mac up front? Our lead has been cut to 3 points by Wellington Phoenix. They're on a really good run at the minute, so something to worry about heading into a fixture that we have already lost this season. We lost, I believe, 4-2 against Melbourne City earlier in the campaign. But here's Urena with the early ball. Garuccio makes the clearance. Naboot and Berenguer there wide on the City left. Mark Virigiti with the goal kick. Going to go down. Here's Janota. Oh, good strike by him, but just a little bit over the bar. Off target on this occasion by one of our foreign players, our overseas signings. The A-League transfer window is going to creak open very soon, I should also tell you. So there could be a bit of movement in the coming weeks in terms of players. Rundown will, of course, cover everything on Sunday. Can tell you we have signed Cameron Devlin for the summer. So whether I'm still here by that point is another conversation. However, we have already begun bolstering our squad. I think he's a really good player, Cameron Devlin. Originally at Sydney FC, certainly in recent years, and now is making his mark with Wellington Phoenix, one of their top performers, it has to be said. So to sign him for pretty cheap, as we saw in Rundown, is quite a coup for the Mariners. We've got a cross into the box and Matt Simon going close. He is the top scorer. 17 goals to his name this season already for Matty Simon. Free kick coming in from Janota, and there he is again. The 18th goal of the season. You may notice that the assist has been added back onto the graphic. That is the Football Manager 21 update. There, the goalkeeper not even diving for the ball. I think it was already past him before he realised. Good playing by Janota, and Matt Simon heads in. I have to say, before we play every game, the staff recommend that Matt Simon is dropped. He's just not being dropped. I can't do it. Certainly not for a full game. He may make an appearance on the bench every now and again, but they want me to play Ruiz Diaz as an attacking central midfield, with Urena moving forward into a striker role. Just not going to do it. Going to leave Matt Simon exactly where he is because he keeps doing the business. Why would you not? Plenty of rotation a little bit further back. You'll notice that the likes of Gianni Stensness and Josh Nisbet not in the team. Janota now putting us 2 goals to the good. Look at the swerve on that free kick. That was a very spectacular hit by Janota. O'Neill now with the ball to Naboot. This is Melbourne City on the attack. It's going to go wide right to McLaren. What can he do from there? Cut inside and have an effort. That is what he can do. Good strike there by J-Mac. And that is what Melbourne City will be hoping that he can do for them from there. He's not going to beat a man and get a crossing. He wants to get inside and have a shot on goal. As Griffiths now comes forward. Luna back to Berenguer. And there's a good stop by Mark Birighitti. Corner kick though to Melbourne City. We have to defend this one properly. And we do. It's actually out to McLaren. Going to go all the way to Luna. Matt Simon there doing a fantastic job in defence. So we're 2 goals to the good. Our XG is actually inferior to the opposition. So that just goes to show the quality of some of the balls being played through. As Matt Simon again goes close. Really good goal kick from Mark Birighitti there. One of the best goalkeepers in the A-League. I say that every week, I feel like. As McLaren, just a bit of a lack of creativity, but there's a good sliding challenge on Berenguer and the pass to Urena. Not quite finding the man. Jack Clisby, though, going to keep the move alive. And Tom Glover, the glove man, getting 2 good hands on the ball. Been beaten twice already, but made a save on that occasion. Really interesting to see the patterns of play as well. You can see that City are trying to get the ball down and they're encouraging their players to run at our boys. Not ourselves though. I'd rather pop it along, get the passes going and get the ball moving. Let the ball do the work, not our players. It has been a brilliant half for Central Coast Mariners. 2 goals, 22nd minute from Matt Simon. And on the half hour, that free kick from Yanota, really good hit there. All the lads buoyed by the half-time team talk. And in fact, I'm not going to give them an encouraged shout because they are still looking fairly content following that half-time break. As Adrian Luna fires wide, having gone round Birighitti, he just couldn't get his foot in position to deflect the ball into the goal. Found the side netting there, possibly the outside of the post. Central Coast Mariners in real life, obviously still top of the A-League, still doing the business. Really impressive by Alan Stajic. Although, it has to be said, things did not go to plan for them last Friday as they played Adelaide United. Really left a sour taste in the mouth. 3 VAR poor decisions, in my opinion, certainly. 2 definitely were not penalties that were given. The third, I'm on the fence with. I don't think it's the rule that I have an issue with, not the application of it, to be honest. But Tommy Uric with a hat-trick, all from the penalty spot, in a game that really Central Coast Mariners should have won. They scored 2 good goals themselves, and Adelaide were really sort of helped out of jail there by the officials. Adam Fielding and I believe Kurt Ams. We're going to take off Daniel De Silva, bring on Stankovic, just to freshen things up. I think he's probably one of our poorest performers at the moment. Always good to bring on substitute, just to freshen things up, you know. And in fact, this is the moment where I'm just going to encourage the boys, just to remind them, keep on their game. Yanota with another free kick. This time he bends it, but not enough to worry Tom Glover in the Melbourne City goal. Melbourne City, obviously, part of the City Football Group, along with the likes of New York City FC and Manchester City. As the ball goes in there, and it's Jankovic at the back post. An assist by Matt Simon. Glover beaten at his near post. So Negro with the big cross in, Simon with the header back, and there's Jankovic, Johnny on the spot to put the ball in. We're going to see the replay for a tight offside. It's the header by Simon. There you go, but he's on. You can see the lines across the pitch, and that is a pretty impressive goal from the Central Coast Mariners. We are just going to freshen things up in central midfield. Josh Nisbet is going to come on. I do like a bit of energy in central midfield, so it's good to have a substitution up your sleeve. Nisbet, one of the better performers in the real-life A-League. Not quite matching those standards here on Football Manager 21, but certainly not let anybody down, as Melbourne City make a double change. They're obviously going for the jugular, trying to spark life into the side. Janota now caught offside. Glover's clearance to Craig Noon, a man interesting several different clubs. As there's the ball over the top, and Nathaniel Atkinson gets his 3rd goal of the season. So I did mention him earlier, said that he wasn't actually in the team. Bit of a surprise, purely because he has been doing the business. Birighitti almost there, wasn't he? Really good effort by him. And this may be the moment where we just change our philosophy, our mentality. Let's put a defensive setting on as Gianni Stensness comes on for Jack Clisby, who was suffering a little bit. Delbridge now to send the ball back in, but it's Matt Simon. Good ball through to Urena. Oh, it's straight at Tom Glover though. Either side, he'd have a save to make there, but the ball straight at the young Ollie Roos hopeful. If the Olympics do go ahead, I think he's looking at being part of the starting lineup. There's a lot of competition in goal. Of course, you can also use a few overage players should Graham Arnold decide to do that. As Gianni Stensness, I believe that was it Nedermeyer, just heading the ball back to Mark Birighitti. Big ball downfield, not really much on there. And now we've got Atkinson coming the other way. Urena though with the ball ahead, and that should be a booking surely for Gomulka. Bit of a cynical one, as we are now in added time. This has flown by, this game, and we've done fantastically to be 3-1 to the good. 3 good goals as well. Matt Simon opening the scoring, then Janota with his free kick, and Jankovic back post thanks to Matt Simon's header on. Now this should be the last highlight. Negro forward to Janota. They exchange passes. Yeah. Bowman over the top now. Ball isn't settling, and the reason why is because that is the full-time whistle. Some good performances. Rolls, Niedermeyer, Birighitti, all above a 7. Jankovic and Janota are 2 wingers, also in the green, and then Matt Simon up front. They can tell me as much as they like that Matt Simon shouldn't be starting, but he is going to maintain his position with his 18th goal of the season. He's been absolutely crucial for us up to this point, and we've got Mike Heaton from goal asking questions. I am indeed very happy. That's it, just the one question. So there we go. We've got our news item. As we can see, 3-1, and I have to say, City with the higher XG on the day certainly could be a little bit disappointed not to take anything away from what is described as the Central Coast Stadium, Gosford Park as I call it. In other results, as you can see, Melbourne Victory have got 1 over in the Big Blue. Callum McManaman, and a late one from Rudy Justed, Costa Barbaricius for the Sky Blues. And in what I believe is a later score, you've got Western United 2-1 up against Newcastle Jets. That would take us to 36 points for the win from 15 games played, so a pretty good return. Down at the bottom still, Perth Glory, just 6 points to their name from 15 games. Join me on Sunday for the A-League rundown, when we find out exactly what's happening with all the teams in the A-League. I'll see you then.